Today on How to Sublimate, I'm going to show you how to make sensational dye sublimation socks. To make these, you'll need your printed transfers, the cardboard insert, your blank substrates, heat-resistant tape, and you may need a knife or a pair of scissors if you're doing a smaller print. Our preferred method in making sublimation socks is to place the sock straight down onto the printed transfer and then securing it in position with the heat-resistant tape, as opposed to using the cardboard insert, which was stretching the sock slightly before you attach it to the printed transfer. However, both methods is perfectly acceptable. And when securing the sock in position, make sure it's taped down nice and tight. You probably want 2 pieces towards the toe and 1 piece towards the heel to keep it nice and tight without any creases, and then an additional piece towards the top. That's going to make sure there's no creases in the sock when it's being pressed. Using Teflon on the base of the heat press, cover that with protective paper, and then take the printed transfer and the blank sock and place it into the heat press. So the printed transfer is on the top, and then press with a recommended time, temperature and pressure. Once the timer is elapsed, open the heat press, and then carefully remove the printed transfer from the sock. And then we want to allow it to cool before we press the second side. Repeat the process for the other side of the sock using a clean sheet of protective paper, and put the sock and the printed transfer in so the printed transfer is on the top, and press again with recommended time, temperature and pressure. Once the timer is elapsed, open the heat press and then carefully remove the printed transfer from the sock, being careful as the fabric can be hot. If you pay extra attention when you're laying your sock on the printed transfer, you can make a seamless pattern like we have done here. Once it is cooled, your socks are then complete. Thanks for watching, and remember, full details on how to create these products, including time, temperature and pressure settings, can be found on the GJS knowledge base at help.gjs.co.